to this week's What Ya Making Wednesdays. So what I'm going to be making is something for my husband. So Jeff's always making me stuff, and I'll show you just a few of the things that he's done. And so I thought, you know what, I would make him a little something. And I know I have in other videos too, but I also wanted to show you like a new um, a new product, and it's only available while supplies last, kind of thing. So I thought, what, I better use it, and before you can't get it anymore, and I don't want you to miss out on it too. So let me get my doohickey going here, make sure that I'm in the right spot. Looks good, looks good. Okay, so let me turn the phone around and we will get started. All right, flip that. Okay, very good. So again, welcome to this week's What You Making Wednesdays. This is the last day of March. So this is the last day that you will use the hostess code for March, and then I'll have a new one starting tomorrow. So, but if you need anything today, then please use that code there. Okay, so let me show you. So my husband makes the most amazing things. So this is one, he makes bowls. So it's hard to see, but let me go up a little bit. So he turns these bowls. So, he has taken down like trees from the yard. I don't know if this is mesquite, and he signs them and everything. So this used to be his key bowl, and now he made a new one. But they're just gorgeous. So he's always making stuff. So that's one of his things. Let's see. He made me this for Christmas. Look how gorgeous this is. Now this is a jewelry box, and he etched or burned that little heart in there. Isn't that the most sweetest thing? And then so it opens up, and then I have jewelry in there. This comes out, and there's like a little spot under there you can put stuff. So he's always making the most amazing things. I mean, he even put, I don't know what you would call that. Is that inlay? Would that be like wood inlay? But anyways, so let me set this back here. I don't want it to fall on the floor. All right. So I thought, you know what? He does stuff with wood. I'm going to make him a little something for fun, not near as gorgeous as what he's made me. And I'm going to use some faux wood. So we have right now, there's a butterfly bouquet promotion going on. And one of the items that's in that promotion is this paper, Natural Touch Specialty Paper. And this is available only while supplies last. So, hey, Marcy, so you want to make sure you grab some of that. And it's like a pale wood grain, and you can stamp on it, which I have done. I'll show you. And you can use it with the dyes. You can emboss it. You can do so much stuff with it. Now, it should be available till May the 3rd. But like I said, it's while supplies last. So we've already run out of some of the items for the butterfly bouquet. So this could happen with this one too. So what I did was these are the Treat Ya boxes. And I know I have done those before, but in case you're brand new, I'm going to just make one. So this is the little sleeve. These are the Love Ya Treat boxes. These are also retiring. And I have made so many of these that I feel like I'm that pizza commercial, where that guy is making the pizza boxes so fast. Because that's what I feel like when I'm making this box, because I have made so many of them. I just know what goes which direction and all that kind of good stuff. All right, so you want to get all your scores going. I'm going to flip it this way, and then we just basically bring it together like this. And you're probably going, oh, you've done these before. But yes, I have, but not the way I'm going to show you. All right, that goes in there. This goes in here. And now you have your cute little box that goes inside the slider belly band or whatever you want to call it. So hi, Anne. So what I did was I made 3 of these boxes and then I stacked them together. So after I stacked them, I took some of this amazing wood grain paper. It's not called that. Let me make sure I'm calling it the right thing. Hold on a minute. Da, da, da. Natural Touch. But to me, it looks like wood grain. And can you see, like hopefully it comes through on how amazing it is. And it does. It has a feel of wood. You can see the grain. It's just beautiful. So what I did was I cut a strip and then I wrapped the 3 boxes. So let me show you after I get it wrapped, and I keep hitting my phone. Hold on a minute. Let me straighten that up. Okay. So what I did was I wrapped the 3 boxes. So let me flip it to the back so you can see that indeed it is 3 of these boxes stacked together. I did not cover the back. So what I did was I wrapped the 3 boxes with that paper. So now I made Jeff a little wooden box, so to speak, with this paper. Now you can also stamp on it. So what I did was I went and I found some of my favorite stamps. Now this one is retiring. This is the Rustic Retreat. And also by the dock, I used it as well. And it's retiring too. So I did some things that are retiring. All right. But that's where I got the cute little deer. My husband is a hunter, so I thought that when you stamp on it, it looks like I've etched on it, just like he did my little jewelry box. And then I put the bear on the other side. And then these are fun. So this reminds me of like the old-fashioned kind of jewelry boxes. And these are called Antiqued Corners and Slides Elements. So these are retiring too. So then what I use too is, let me scoot this up just a little bit so you can see. All right. So what I did was I took this ribbon. Now this ribbon is staying around, so that's good. This is the Early Espresso, and it's like a faux suede. I just love it. It just feels so nice. So this is staying around. So what I did was I cut myself a piece. Where's my scissors? I cut myself a piece of it. And what I did, I took my my drawer out. Where's my little drawer? Here's my drawer. Now pretend this is wrapped. So I just put the cardstock on the front, so it looks like the it's like a little tiny dresser. So the cardstock, the DSP, is on the front. Oh, hi, Rhonda. I know, right? Like, I'm over here today. Okay, so then what I did was I punched a hole with my crocodile. Now, you may or may not have a crocodile. You might just have a hole punch. Now, pretend that this has got the, whatchamacallit, the paper on it. So I'm just doing one quick, just to show you. And my hole is not in the center, but hey, that's all right. That's okay. I'm just showing you. Okay. So now what I did was I took, these are flossers for braces. So they just come in a little container. At least they used to. I'm down to 3 because I would hand them out at class, or they're very easily get lost because they're just this tiny, skinny little thing. You can also use threaders, and I have used those before. Let me see if I can find my threader. That's why I was using that. No, it's probably somewhere else. But anyway, so what I did was I put this through the hole. Put that through the hole. Then I took my ribbon. I'm trying to do this so you can see it. And then I just yanked it through. So now this ribbon is through there. Then I did the same thing. I put that in there again. And then I'm going to yank it through again. So when you yank it through again, you will get, so see, you pull them both through. And then what I did was I took one of these for each drawer, and I've used these on cards before. And what I did was I looped my ends of my ribbon. Let me get it. I did this ahead of time. It didn't take a long time, but I just wanted to get it done ahead of time. So you're going to put this through like that, and then you're going to tie a knot. And what it does is that just basically reinforces your ribbon. So when you're pulling the drawer open, it doesn't, this ribbon doesn't come out. Now I do give it just a little push with my finger. That's another reason why I didn't cover the back. I do just kind of help it just get started. But let me show you. So what I'm going to do with these are going to go inside because they are retiring, and these are the kind of things that Jeff loves to use when he is doing his stuff out in the shop. He loves just adding things to his woodwork or whatever he's doing. If you follow me on Facebook, I posted a picture of his latest project, and it's this humongous birdhouse. It is amazing. So he's going to hang it this weekend. But he likes to put stuff on. So what I usually do is, like, when things retire from Stampin' Up, I'm just like, hey, there's some fun things for you. So what I've put inside the little box, I have stuck a few little sayings. So this little saying came from the By the Dock, and it just, thank you for making a difference in my life. And that's totally true. And then this one came from the Rustic Retreat, where the bear and the deer came from. And it just says, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. I love that saying. And then I just went around and I punched some of the little moose. We had a moose punch. I don't think you can still get the moose punch. I also put some of the trinkets from the Playful Pets to remind him about Toby as a memory, little bones, little hearts. And I stuck a little ladybug in there. She's leaving too. And I'll probably just dump the whole bunch of them in there because he might find some use for them as well. So that was in the first drawer. The second drawer has a whole bunch of little small things. So these are super handy. We used to have the clothespins. They are great for holding things while they're drying, and he's always doing stuff, so he can clip those on. An old drawer pull. He'll find some use for that. A button. I just kind of went around. If he loses his mustache, I put a little mustache in there in case he loses his. I doubt he ever will, because I have known him forever and I have never seen him without a mustache. Can you believe it? So what I'm going to do with these, I am just going to, I'm like, do I just dump them in there? Let's see. They would fit inside a little container. Maybe I'll just leave them in the container. Let's see. I'm just going to leave them in the little container. All right. And then what I also did on the bottom, what do you think's in the bottom? Oh, I have to put my little love notes in the top. Let me put the love notes back in the top. But the bottom one, you got to have some chocolate. Now, he better eat this, quickly. But isn't that the cutest thing? And then what I did do was let me take this chocolate out so you can see. I cut a piece more of that wood grain paper, and I lined the bottom of the box. So it looks like wood grain in there too, but it's just such a cute idea. Now the 12 by 12 paper is perfect for wrapping 3. You couldn't do 4, or you'd have to glue your paper together. But because this is a strip of 4, and I say 4 and a dit, but let me tell you the real measurement because not everybody measures in dits like I do. All right, let's see here. What is 4 and a dit? 4 and 1/8 is, let's see here. Yeah, 4 and 1/8. So on my cutter, it's it before the 4 1/4. So in my mind, I just do that. So it's just a 12-inch paper and 4 1/8. And then that's what you're going to do to wrap around your box. So I just made sure I used green tip glue because it gives you a little bit of give. And I glued the paper to these three, rubbed it really good and let it kind of set up. And then I just started to wrap. So I didn't score it or anything. I just as I wrapped, I just rubbed with my finger and wrapped it like that. And same with here. I glued this, then I rubbed at that fold, and then I covered the back and I just glued that. And then just wait a little bit so it sets up good. But I love how it looks. It'll be cute, sitting on the dresser or whatever he wants to do with it. But I just thought it would be fun to do something with the wood paper. Now, so I showed you that you could stamp on it. It's super, super fun to stamp on. Now, the thing is, if you stamp it, you want to make sure that you use the stays on because it's going to dry better. And you still want to give it just a couple minutes for it to dry. But another thing that's cool with it, let me get some paper. You can also color it with your Stampin' Blends. So I just grabbed a couple. So this is just, let me grab this piece. I don't want to mess with these two because I might do something. With those. All right, so I just grabbed a couple colors. This is, what is this? Light Bermuda Bay. So this is our Stampin' Blends and just a piece of the paper. Now, this grain is only on one side. So we have magical two-sided paper, but in regards to this, it's only the wood grain look on the one side. On the other side, it's not. So if you boo-boo the one side, just find something else to do with it. So that's why I don't want to mess with these guys because I might do something else with them. All right, so here we have, what did I say? Light Bermuda Bay. And I'm just taking it and I'm coloring it with my blends. And this is so cool because it's giving it's like, how you paint, shabby paint. Oh, I can't even think. You know how when you shabby wood and you shabby chic it? So that's what it kind of looks like. And then it's going to dry as it sinks in. This one is light Blackberry Bliss. This one looks good too. So this one reminds me of like cherry wood. My mom and dad have this amazing wood in their kitchen. They live in an old house. And it has these color woods like going up and down in the kitchen. So that's what that kind of reminds me of. And like I said, as it dries, it will just kind of soak in and you'll be able to see the wood grain underneath there. And then this is bronze. So this is basically just going to give you like a deeper wood color. But look how cool that looks by coloring it, and then it just looks pretty cool. So anyways, but so hi Carol. But so I want you to, if you want to try it out, make sure you grab it before we run out of them. I thought it was going to be in the new catalog. I really did, because part of like the butterfly stamp is, and the die, and for some I thought this DSP was going to be in there too. And then when I looked, I was like, oh my gosh, it isn't. So I better talk about it so people don't miss out on it. So hopefully, you didn't know about it. And hopefully I taught you something that maybe you didn't know about. So, but anyways, so, and then, and the treat box, I think I said the treat boxes, they also are retiring. So you want to make sure, wasn't that kind of rude? I just did that with my bra strap. Oh my gosh, how rude. I just kind of do things. I don't even think about it. So I apologize for that life true me in life or whatever. All right, but those boxes are fun. I have done several things with them. So this was I should have showed you this before I flipped the camera. This is the waterfall. So see how the paper just, like a waterfall, just falls over the side. This was fun. This was the little happy birthday. Remember this one? And it has the little boing, 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 the wobbly chick inside. Boing, boing, boing. Little wobbly chick when you open it up. And then I showed you this one yesterday when I was showing all the make and takes from Spring Social. So this is fun too. So that just shows different ways. This was a card covering your box with the waterfall. This was more DSP wrapped on it with a little surprise on the inside. This is using the Stitched So Sweetly, I believe it was, die. So we just basically covered the top. So that was super easy. And then today I showed you the wood, and look how cute it is. It's a little easier to see like far away from the camera, but it really does look like a little wooden box. So hopefully he will like that. So I don't know, I had fun making it anyway. All right, so that will be all I will blab about today. Again, it's the last day of March. So if there's anything you need, make sure you let me know. I'm glad that you like it. I'm just gonna set it by his chair, and when he gets home from work, and see what he thinks. Surprise! No money's in it, just my heart. All right, so that's all. I will stop jabbering today, and then tomorrow's Thursday, so you won't see me tomorrow. And then Friday is Dies Shorts, and that will be on my Facebook, in my Facebook group at 2:00 Arizona time. All right, so have a great night, and thanks for joining me today. Bye for now.